Now we have Shweta. She's gonna talk about Wave 1 update for the field service. Over to you, Shweta.
Thanks a lot, Ambesh. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another session of Power Collab series. Today, I'm going to talk about what's new and plan for Dynamics 365 field service for the release Wave 1. This year, or in this release, the focus is mainly going to be on two areas. First is going to be to boost the technician productivity. That's one. And the second area is going to be optimize resource scheduling. Now I will cover optimized resource scheduling features in my next session. In this session, I will focus mainly on boost technician productivity. There are two features that will be in GA after this release, but they are already in public preview since last year. Let me start with the first one, which is access online data with your offline first application. Now it mainly deals with using your model-driven app or your field service app in the offline mode. And with this, we are going to have the following features available in general availability. So once this feature is available, the user will be able to switch between the online and the offline first mode. Offline first mode is actually a default mode of any offline profile that you have for your app. User will be able to switch between online and offline mode. The device will automatically switch back to offline mode once the connectivity is lost. And the third is there's going to be a sync icon which indicates that which mode the user is in currently. Okay, so let me elaborate over these points a bit. First of all, what is an offline first mode? Right now, in this particular article, it gives us a comparison of offline first and classic offline. And let's focus on this part currently. In the offline first mode, what happens is that the service technician is working in an offline mode. So the data from the server is downloaded on his local mobile app, and he's using that data and he's working on that particular information, right? But since our field service technicians are working in remote areas, they might not have access to internet, and that's why they have this offline mode. But there comes a use case wherein your field service technician might need some more information, might need some more data, which is beyond the scope of this offline profile. Now, in that case, he needs to switch back to the online mode. And that is what this feature will enable the users now on. Because if you see, the first point states that your data is always the same with the current feature, regardless of your network connection. So even if you're having a network connectivity and you're working in offline mode, your data is always what is downloaded on your local. But now with this feature, you will be able to switch back to the online mode. You will be able to get more information that you need from the server and then continue your work. Currently, there is no toggle for the users to switch from offline to online mode. And with this feature, you are going to have that toggle, and you can, once the network is available, switch to the online mode and get access to that broader set of data that you need. So that is what is going to be available with this particular feature. Also, the sync icon that I'm talking about over here will look somewhat like this. So we have different sync icons that are available on your mobile app. So when you're connected to the internet, this is how the sync icon will look like. And when you're not, and when you're actually working in offline, this is how the sync icon will look like. So your app is not connected to the internet. You are now working in the offline mode, right? So this is what the first feature is all about. And as of now, it is available in preview. So I will just show you where the admins can enable this feature if you want to try it out. So what I have done is I have just edited my field service mobile app in my Maker platform. And once you edit your app, you have to go to settings. And in settings, you will have this upcoming tab. Now, this will never be available in a production environment. It's only available for the preview features. And here you have this particular option. Allow users to work in online mode. So the admins will have to enable this particular option so that their users will be able to get their toggle to switch between online and offline, right? So this is the first feature. And the next feature is select table columns to include in your mobile offline sync. So this is a bit simple and self-explanatory. Basically, the columns that you could decide which will be available in your offline mode. This feature was available just in preview, but now it's going to be available in GA from April 2025. So where do you get to see this feature actually? Let me come back over here in settings. Let me go to general. And here I have turned on, I can use my app in offline mode. And then here I have select offline mode and profile. So this is my default offline profile that's available. When I edit it, I can see what all is included in my offline profile. So like these are the tables that are available by default. And when I edit one of these tables, for example, this particular feature, right, select columns, this was in preview. When I click on it, I basically then get to decide which columns will be available for me. So this is what is now going to be in GA. And then you can implement it for your customers on production. So these were like two very interesting features which focus on boosting technician productivity for field service. So watch out, and I hope you try it out in your trials and give your feedback. Thanks a lot for tuning in today.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for the insightful updates regarding the field services.